This tutorial will show you how to create a stitch effect in CorelDRAW. If we look at this artwork here, it has the stitch effect look, and it's like stitched to the fabric itself, to the jean fabric. Actually, it's a pocket of the jeans. Now, this project, we're going to recreate this text here. We're going to analyze the text effect first by zooming in. So if you notice, these are stitches and we got patterns here, and this one actually would be an outline we'd have a dashed effect. Okay, so let's start the tutorial. What I did, I locked this object so that we won't accidentally move it. So first of all, we're going to type in the CDR text. So I'm going to type that in, caps lock, CDR. I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, so, and this one here. Okay, so I'm going to resize that. I'm just going to match it to this one, so it's easier. Okay, let's say that one. And you notice the spacing is different, but we can always change the spacing by choosing the shape tool while the text is selected, and then we'll just move this going that way. Okay, so that's good. And we're going to move it to the right side here. I'm going to zoom in here and move this here. Now if you really analyze the text here, it is actually a contour. These are contour going out, and this dashed line here is a contour going inside. Okay, so this one's outside and this one's inside. So let's try the outside first, and notice here we need 1, 2. Actually, we need 2 contour going outside. So we're going to do that. We're going to select on the text itself, and we go to our interactive contour. Okay, so now we want it going out, so we click on this one, this icon here for outside, and then this one, how many steps? We need 2 steps. Okay, that's 2 steps, and then this one is the distance. Now you can type the distance, or you can just click on this arrow to increase it. I am just going to, that's good. Okay, that's good. So we got this one already. Now actually I did a contour so that we have a guide for our stitches. So once you click on the contour, now I want to separate this one. So you click on the contour and then go to arrange and break contour apart. Okay. Once you break contour apart, you still have one more thing to do. So you click on the contour again, okay, and then you click on ungroup, so that all the contours would be ungrouped. If I move this one, that's one, and then that one's different too. Okay, so I'm going to undo that, or Control Z. Okay. Now looking back to the original here, if you notice, this one is actually letter W. The text is W. I didn't do that with a artistic brush, but I did that with a text, W text. So we're going to zoom in here, and I'm just going to type in W. I'll just put 4 W's here, and then I'm gonna zoom in here. Now see, you got spacing here, so you're going to remove the spacing between the W's. So you go to your shape tool, and I'm going to move this, and I'm just going to intersect it a little bit like that. Yeah. So now it looks like a stitch. Now we're going to do the first stitch first. So I'm going to put this Just gonna size it, see if it fits, maybe smaller. There. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just compare it to this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Now here's the thing here. This is still text, right? Now if I click on text and go to fit text to path, I can actually make the path to be this one here. See if I move it closer to this line here, because that's my guide. I click on that. Now it stays into the path, which is the text. Okay. So now I'm gonna zoom in here, but we want this one to be in the middle of this line. Okay. So you click on the text, right, and then in here, distance from path, I'll make it lower and see it goes down. See, if I make it higher, it goes farther away from the path. Now I think that's right. It's going to be in the middle of this curve, I mean that contour. Okay, now the rest would be easy. This one is still a text. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to type in the letters W, and then it will go around the path of that contour. So I click on the text, I go to my text tool, I'll put it in the center here, and I'll just type in the W, and just observe it's amazing because it goes to the path of the letters, and even the inside of the D and the R goes around. Now if you know that it's almost finishing the contour, okay, just type in the W slowly, okay, until everything closes. There, I think it's almost closing right now. Okay, focus your eyes in this one here, and one more there. Okay, and of course you're going to have some imperfections, but that's okay because in real life it's stitching, right? Now we've done that already, so I'm going to zoom in here again, and then I'm going to do the other one here. So I'm going to type in the W. Okay, 4 more W's, 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the spacing in this way, and then I'm just going to resize it. Okay, okay, I think that's good. And then I go to text, fit text to path, and the path would be this one. Okay, if it's on top of that line, that's fine, just click on that one, and then you can adjust the distance of the text to the path in here. So we're going to lessen the distance, so it's going to be a negative value. Okay, so 0.05 is fine. And then once again, I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to go to my text tool, and I'm just going to type in the W, and once again it's the same thing. Just going to zoom in here so that we can see it in action. So I'm making the W's, and see, it's the outer contour now doing it here, and it's almost closing, and this one is the last path that's going to be closed, this one, and it's here. So that closes that path, and then this one closes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So we just close the path now.